Hey guys, I just wanted to quickly give you an update on my YouTube journey process. Now, comparing this video to my last one, good news, there is no watermark now. That's great. And I'm not holding my camera. So certainly we've made an improvement and I'm quite glad. My editing is getting there, I think. I don't know how I feel about it. I uploaded my very first video 2 days ago and I'm going to say I had 3 views, which sort of freaked me out a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was certainly a weird experience to have the thought of someone seeing my face and then clicking on it, even though they only lasted 10 seconds. But it was weird and I kind of liked it. I then used my personal IG as the one I'm going to use for my socials in terms of one going forward, because if you haven't read my description box, it was a little bit weird for me to have one photo and me not following anybody having just that one photo. It just freaked me out, it made me look a little bit creepy. But my Twitter, however, I did make one specifically for this whole YouTube online personality thing. But my personal one I decided to make public. That was the one that sort of made me feel like, what am I doing? You know, like that thought of you're actually putting yourself out there. That was possibly the first time I thought that. Nope, I think I should not do this. Like, I've had many second thoughts about not doing this whole YouTube thing, but for some reason if I get the right song in me, I'm like back on it. But yeah, so my first video came out on Friday and it was weird to have it on, but I just felt like it was such a big relief for me because I've had it sort of on my computer for so long, and I know it's got the watermark and I know it's a bit weird having it. Pretty sure that make anybody turn it off. I will upload that video again without the watermark, but I kind of want to keep watermark version on just because it shows my progress and I kind of like to see how I expand. Up until now I have recorded 5 videos. I've scheduled another one for this upcoming Friday. That too will also have a watermark out. This video will not, because I would have hopefully, inshallah, got the package for Filmora, which means I don't need a watermark version. So the editing is still coming along. I'm trying my best. I've started to learn to cut things out, so my little pauses in between, they're sort of get better, I think. I've been watching a lot more stand-up comedians and sort of their posture and how they talk and how they like enunciate their words. I do have a problem with my enunciation skills, but I think that just comes to my accent because I speak so fast sometimes. Point A. So yeah, I think where my head's at in a minute, it's still very early days, but it's certainly nice to have like a diary process as I do this. You know, each day when I want to edit or record, or when I had to like schedule my videos, I just always get hyped and I get so excited. I spend the whole day not looking at my analytics because I feel like they really do make me feel a little bit upset, but I know it's very early days for me to start judging anything. So I'm not on YouTube to become viral. If I wanted, I would have done TikTok, which is a lot more fast-paced. I did YouTube so that I could see my progress and I could see how I changed. If I wanted to be in it as quickly as possible, I would have done TikTok. I would have done all the ideas that I have a lot faster. But I feel like YouTube allows me to be a little bit more slow, a little bit to take my time. And I know that's sort of weird, where in a world where everyone has short attention spans and trends are sort of best for your channel. I feel like for me at stage, this is what I want to do. I never really was able to explain that in my very first video. I just kind of wanted, that was more of a do it, get it done. You said this is what you wanted to do, now do it. That was sort of where my head was at in the first video. But now able to take a little bit more detailed approach with everything, and I just wanted to sit down and talk to you guys about it. Apologies, I'm not listening to anything, and I think you'll see in my other video that I have these on. They match my makeup. Bruh. I just feel like I can't take them off. And I have my pajama top under this, and I think it's a little bit embarrassing, but I'm not a fashion model, so we're gonna be as comfy as we can. I think at this stage, I'm still very excited as to what's to come. I have all these ideas that I've got in my notebook in my head. I have a lot of shorts, like TikTok style ideas they will take a little bit longer. Obviously I need to have a following. I don't like the thought of just a short out there on its own. So that was the socials and the YouTube in my sort of headspace. I'd love to give the updates. I'm currently on a free trial regarding my thumbnails, so I'm trying to make as many thumbnails as I can before this free trial runs out. I'm not planning to pay for it, and once it does run out, I think I'll get a watermark on my thumbnails, but I'll try my best to like hide that if I can. What else is there? Yeah, follow my socials. By the time I have this video out, I'll be able to put like pictures of the socials at the bottom here. And hopefully I'll change my subtitle. I didn't like the first time I did my subtitles, and it was just like a black block like in the background. Then I changed it again, but it's just like words, but you can't really see that, so I'm a bit ugh with my subtitles at the minute. But I put subtitles on my videos because I want subtitles when I watch videos, so that's sort of why I have that there. Follow my socials if you can, and I would appreciate it. I just want to say quickly that my Instagram, how I define it, is what I look like, and my Twitter, along with videos, are sort of my diaries. So you see what I'm saying, what I'm thinking while I do this process, and it's really meant to be just vibes. It's not meant to be convoluted, it's not meant to be controversial. It's just meant to be a place where I can grow and we can grow together while I have this whole YouTube scene figured out. I do have goals in mind, but I don't want to make them known just yet. You know, I prefer to keep those goals to myself. By this time, I think I'd have told my friend, who I never told any of my friends beforehand about it, and I told my best friend just recently, and he gave me all the support in the world, and I love her for it. So by the time this comes out, I think I would have told her that she can go and watch my videos. She doesn't know my name, she just knows that I do it. So when this comes out, I'd have told her, could you watch it so I can hear her feedback, hear her criticism, and of course your guys' criticism as my viewers, because it wouldn't make sense otherwise. But yeah, that's all where my head's at. Do you like my new sort of setup? I now have, you know, like just a blank wall. I don't know if I'm in the middle of my camera now. It looks like I am, but I don't feel like I am. My other videos I'm slightly to the left. So yeah, that's just where I am, and I will put this up as soon as possible, I think. Obviously I have to edit my other videos first. Oh, and one last thing. I have been inspired by other people's vlogs, so this is definitely vlog atmosphere. I do like to shout. I think this is a little bit like, you know, what do you call that, name dropping, but I don't really know the person. But I will say that there are some YouTubers out there that sort of inspire me to just be as myself as I can, and it's a good time, and make me not feel not so bad about my decisions, because I think I'm through with the whole pleasing others for others' sake. If you see my early Twitter posts, I did tweet about that my happiness should count, and your happiness should count as well, because I've lived my life a lot to pleasing other people, and it's just not great. So doing this is a really good stress reliever for that, and I think this should also be your sign to do what makes you happy and do what you feel is best, within reason of course, and that's legal. But otherwise you only have one life, and I don't think you should waste it pleasing others. If you're yourself are not happy, you come first in some instances. You should be selfish, but it does mean that you should take yourself into consideration when performing tasks or living your life, because at the end of the day it's you that you have to take care of before anyone else. You can't help anyone if you yourself are not okay. Guys, thank you so much for joining me on my YouTube journey. I appreciate all of you, and a special shout out to my very best friend. You know who you are, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.